Hello guys, and welcome to episode 139 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be continuing after defeating Khemri in multiple places. We've taken numerous settlements from them, killed more armies, and now I'm going to be looking to take the Black Pyramid of Nagash. We have unassigned skill point for Carola Bachmann. Let's give her Purple Son of Zerus. And Oscar can jolly on down south. We also have Rudiger on the way, so let's bring him down. I do want to go and take Zandri because it is in the same province as the Land of the Dead, so I might have Gunther head over there and take that for us. Move him in that direction. Henry does actually have to build some stuff. Let's get the Vampire Crypts. We'll get the Ghost Fence, Balefire Brazier, and we've already got the gold. Maybe the Awakened Battlefield? Sure, everything seems cheaper. It might be because we've got numerous lords with construction cost reduction. Over here, the Lich Child got destroyed. We've already started building whatever up again. Here we're going to build the Balefire Brazier to help out with the corruption, and then we got those two buildings in Khemri that got destroyed, so that's all good. Let's continue through our lords. Count Ewald. He is ready to take Mount Arachnos, but I think what I'm going to do for this turn is we'll march him to Calagarud, and then he can just run down and take that, since he should be in range, as he was last time he was in Calagarud. Let's build up the Vampire Crypts there. That's the only thing that I was missing. Tempted to upgrade these, but I'm going to save the cash for more important things like the Balefire Braziers. Siegfried Balakmir. I think it's time for him to take the Black Pyramid of Nagash, assuming that the garrison isn't too large. Yep, looks doable. Let's fight this on the battle map. Okay, we'll just gamble for more wins. I will have Blood Knights come up on the hill. Then we will start the deployment, start the battle, and have these run to climb. Good. Same old stuff as usual. They did have a catapult, didn't they? Yeah, so we'll move the Terrorgeist to go take that out. And I'll have my Vargeist just attack the skeleton archers on the walls. This just looks so cool from this perspective. Let's get my vampire over here. Maybe we can do a spell behind the gate. That should do quite a lot of damage. Assuming that kills one, we'll have it go and help on the walls. My Mortis Engineer is getting hit. Let's just back out of there. And this one, when its breath is ready to go again, we'll take out the Screaming Skull Catapult. Did quite a bit of damage to some of that infantry, which was good. Nice. Let's go hit these skeleton archers. Well, one of my Graveguard took quite a bit of damage. There is a Tomb Prince on the wall. Maybe we could just go and hit him, actually. I'll have my vampire get involved there as well. You might do some decent damage. Are we hitting this gate? Should be. These 2 units can come off the walls. And then we can engage the Tomb Guard with halberds. They seem to have retreated to defend the square. Not something they do very often. Oh, the Kemrian War Sphinx is coming over. Attack that with our Terrorgeists. Gate's been broken. Let's push on in. Gonna give extra melee attack to the Terrorgeist. I'm gonna invocate this infantry. That's good. Any other places I can use magic? I'm not sure there's many decent targets anymore. I could probably just buff like this Terrorgeist with Occan's Mind Razor. That might be a good idea. And that way you just get that extra damage. Especially armor piercing damage versus that like 105 armor. We're crushing these Tomb Guard with halberds. Grave Guard with great weapons. Pretty decent for taking on those. And we are trying to deal with the Necrosphinx. Let's bring down some of these guys. Doesn't look like that was a completely safe zone after the towers. Maybe the far tower was firing at them.
At once. Swiftly.
Oh, Terrorgeists have done their job. Now I'm going to take out the Necrosphinx for me. And I think I'll just put... If I tell these guys to come in and attack the Necrosphinx, then I can probably get an invocation onto all the Blood Knights plus the large units. And these Vargheists above. Cool. Well, that's that done. We'll do it before everything spreads out. We're going to end up smashing these Tomb Guard to pieces. They are going to be gone very quickly. The idea of moving these Grave Guard over there is so that I can invocate all together. And we have a couple of breath attacks. Let's just go use them on the leader in the center.
Blood Knights, swiftly, with haste, swiftly.
We are immortal.
Right, that's that unit dealt with. Okay, I'm just going to keep those on top of each other for now, and then we'll put the invocation here. Any other units that I forgot? Nope. Doesn't look like it. They use their breath attacks? Well, now they did. Let's start charging forwards. Smash into the Ashabti. These ones can start running through as well. And down into the Tomb King.
With haste! Order of the Blood Dragon! Mortals!
Alright, we'll smash into the back of this engagement with the Blood Knights here. Nice. Let's have those Vargolfs help out the Vargeists. I probably shouldn't have used that one. I probably should have used an invocation instead. That's okay. It's still the end of the battle. And that is going to be the Black Pyramid of Nagash Towers. I didn't actually show you guys the Black Pyramid of Nagash. There it is to the right. Up there. This is like the standard settlement layout, but you can see it in the background. I swear there was like a more unique battle map actually, thinking about it. Maybe that's the quest battle for the Tomb King campaign. I'm surprised they didn't use it for the settlement battle though. Weird. Yeah, I think it's like the last battle for the Tomb Kings. There's like a unique battle map. Anyway, job well done. We'll take the Black Pyramid of Nagash, thank you very much. And probably don't need these buildings. Oh, there's a special building, a landmark. Vault of Nagash. 2,000 income generated. Wins of Magic Power Reserve plus 30 for all armies. Lord Recruit Rank plus 3 faction wide. Magic Resistance 10% for all armies. Hero Recruit Rank plus 3 for all provinces. Vampiric Corruption plus 50. And Vampiric Corruption in adjacent provinces plus 25. It takes 20 turns to build, but that is absolutely epic. I'm not sure we're actually going to end up finishing that before the end of the campaign. Imagine having that much sooner. Wow. There's always things that I would do again if I were to play, say, the vampire counts. And I think it would probably be consolidate in Sylvania, go through the mountains, destroy the dwarves early on, and then just head straight south towards Kenry and take the Black Pyramid. Because that is ridiculously strong for like settling all of the surrounding lands. And there's even some gems here. You've got gold and Kenry, so having that like splash of vampiric corruption is very nice. I don't know, maybe that would be a bit of a stretch coming all the way down here just for that building, but I don't know, it's still a very awesome building to have. Ulrika has leveled up. Let's max out Pit of Shades. Commandment available at Ash River. We'll go for the Repressed Mortals, and we'll have one at the Black Temple as well. The Black Pyramid, sorry. There's one at Volcanic Islands, Repressed Mortals there, and Black Pyramid, Repressed Mortals. It's called the Great Mortis Delta. It's going up pretty quickly in terms of vampiric corruption. I guess there's not too many other settlements here, so that would be why. Let's have a look at Casper. Right, Casper previously took Kofa. It's -1. I think we're going to upgrade this to the Witch House. If we move out, how much will it be? -12. Okay, we can't move out. Especially considering it's like -85 already. Unless we let a rebellion spawn on purpose. We could do that. And then that would allow this army to continue to head south. And there's still a bit of provincial instability. I think I'm happier to just sit in the province for a little bit. because the vampiric corruption's going up pretty fast. We can maybe move one of these vampires back into that territory, or maybe one from out somewhere else.
I thirst.
Or maybe if I move Adolfina into this province, we can have one of these come over here.
March. Follow me.
Help that push a bit faster. Next person to move, Malsar. Malsar may as well come down to the Black Pyramid of Nagash. And we'll move towards the Black Tower of Arkan and maybe Bagar. Like, we can potentially split these armies, maybe keep them together if we need to. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, just the settlement upgrade option. I'm just going to put the money into these buildings so that we get more cash. Next turn we'll find out how much income we have without a bone to pick. And then I can decide whether or not I want to build another army. I don't think there's too much we actually need to watch with Khemri, is there? They're just moving their agents about. Doesn't look like they moved their armies at all. Hopefully King Sachom doesn't get to Zandri before us. I really want to take that for myself. I guess if they do, we can just declare war on them. Plenty of demolitions though. Axolotl. Go for the gibbet. Balefire Brazier. Over at Volcanic Islands, we'll get the Vampire Crypts and the Awakened Battlefield. And at the Black Pyramid, we want the Vampire Crypts and probably the Walls. Yep. Good. So now we'll go to Vlad again. Vlad previously took the Monument of Izatal. We're going to be moving down to Hualatol. We're still kind of replenishing. But I guess if we take both armies, it should be quite simple. We can auto-resolve these kinds of things now, I think. Especially with two armies there. And we'll do the damage walls, I think. Yeah, in the next turn. And with that done, maybe the auto-resolve will be kinder. As for Isabella, well, she's sorting out public order here. It's only -4 in Blood Swamps, actually, so we might not have to head back. But as soon as she's dealt with the Star Tower and the public order here, we can move to the marks of the old one. Milland, meanwhile, is going to be heading towards Itza. Is he in range to attack that? I think he might be. Hopefully there's not an army here. There isn't. Good. Wow. It barely has a garrison as well. And then the balance of power is still remarkably not in their favour, but more so than you'd expect. Let's jump in and fight this on the bottom up. This is another gold settlement, so I think we'll have a lot of income, and I should be able to afford another army at some point. Probably this turn, actually, since we had 60,000 to spend at the start. All I need is like a necromancer and a bunch of skeletons, and I'm sure we can overwhelm the rogue army up north. Let's just gamble. Now we'll move these guys over to the left. Start the battle. And off we go. I might have my Terrorgeist go kill the catapults again, just so we don't take unnecessary damage. And take shots from the skeletons going across in front of them. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, Millen's barely taken any damage. And he does regenerate, so
Entropy and decay.
we're fine. Honestly, if these are the only units here, we might just land and kill them. Because then we could capture this area. Because you can't force them to land, can you?
Mortis engines.
Goodbye, Screaming Skull Catapult. Let's bring these back over, since we can't capture with those units. I just realised the Kemrian War Sphinx has come out to fight us. So let's just put breath attacks onto that and we'll dive on in. I do want to heal it. My poor Vargolf is getting beat. Let's just dive on in. And we'll use the ability that gives us extra melee attack. Good. I'll have the Feasters in the Dusk just go and capture the center. And the rest of these can push onto the Tomb Guards and so on.
Now.
Slaughter.
These guys are pretty quick, which is why I told them to run for the center and capture that, because getting rid of their leadership is one way to make them crumble that little bit faster. Their Lord is down here, the Tomb Prince. We'll just hit him. I'll put a Spirit Leech on him as well. Could even get some Crypt Ghouls. Have them rise up. And they can go hit the Tomb Prince. We're capturing pretty slowly. Okay, well, they're crumbling. And that's job done. Except for the Ushabti, who are fighting my crypt horrors that I spawned, oddly. Another major settlement under our command. Let's occupy it, and that's going to have the gold already built. Nice, good. We have the gallows there. We want the balefire brazier. We want the vampire crypts, and we want some walls. Otherwise, it's fine. We'll keep the rest. And I am going to go up north here, and we're going to build an army. So there is a raised dead pile near Val's Anvil, so let's just recruit a lord back. We have a couple of necromancers we can use. Saying that, we can get some level 9 lords anyway, but I think I'll just use Milland. Shatilman.
Ready. Everything.
And we'll just make him an army of skeletons. And maybe we can grab some cheaper stuff to go with it, like a couple crypt ghouls, maybe some fell bats, a couple dire wolves, and Gerhard should be absolutely wrecked.
Yes, you will be rewarded.
The nation
Oh, there is a giant there. We might need some blood knights.
Now.
Can we get blood knights here? No. Maybe a Vargolf? Don't know. I guess if we kill everything else, the giant will probably rout anyway. Let's go to Isabella. Isabella is not doing anything. Meinrad
bloodline calls.
can head up to the Chamber of Visions.
Then go.
And then we have Bernard, who just took the Springs of Eternal Life. Since we will have Count Ewald heading down to Mount Arachnos, I might have those two meet at Carsabar. Well, that's one settlement taken anyway. If I take Bernard towards Bagar, take Bagar, move to Antok, and then attack Carsabar, that'll be around the same time that Count Ewald gets to Lost Plateau and then to Calexorn. So both of those provinces will be taken by those armies. Then we can move both of these armies towards the Black Tower of Archon and take that.
Will serve.
Go see what's over there.
Me flesh to craft.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yours is not
That's a couple of armies and they're recruiting a third.
forbidden.
Alright, let's get those two
I will
side by side. We don't have a dragon or anything, that really sucks. Let's just actually level up her spread of corruption there.
welcome to my call.
We'll have Rudiger come help them out, I think.
Bloodline call.
As for Oscar, I think we're going to move towards
Dance macabre.
the Rakath dynasty and we'll start raiding in their lands, just to make them hate us a little bit. Right, good there. Are you in range to take Xandri? You are. What a boss.
Wipe them out.
I just noticed that
None shall
she can level up. Not sure if that's going to affect the auto-resolve. But that is ours. Thank you very much. And we'll get rid of that. Nice. It's getting a lot of replenishment from here.
what?
Where do we want to go with him? Dark Pact is next.
What? Or sleep shines.
Casper probably still can't move out of Kofar.
Do you want?
No, it's minus
Follow
9
me.
per turn. The Villain's Ghost has leveled up. Let's give him thick-skinned. A little bit extra armor.
Now.
And if we go over to Bathilda, we can hit Huelatol. Oh, I meant to do that next turn, didn't I? Whoops. Hopefully I can do it again. At the Land of the Dead, we'll repress mortals, and at the Western Border Princes, we can upgrade Zvorak. Why not? Might also just put the money into the Murky Harbour. What damaged building at Zlan Uapek? I guess I don't really care about that. Time to end the turn, potentially. No, never mind, we've got to move Bernard. Let's move Bernard towards Bagar. Just double check. Okay. There's only a few settlements left. Maybe we just make this one extended episode and just finish it off right here and right now. But oh boy, do we have a battle on our hands. This is going to be 3 armies, including Cetra. Ouch. This is gonna be pretty rough. What's this battle map? Depending on our reinforcement point, this could be quite awkward. Let's fight this on the battle map. Gonna be a big one, that's for sure. We might lose quite a lot of dudes in this battle. But if we do destroy these armies, then we're actually in a pretty good spot. Now, is it me, or is the actual battle map completely different to the one that it showed me? Oh well, at least it's relatively even. I think we are going to approach them and try and do some damage. Or maybe we could come over to this side so we're closer to our reinforcements. Going to keep my Blood Knights just behind because our formations are probably going to be smaller than theirs. So we may as well keep the Blood Knights close. Start the deployment, start the battle. This in a lock control group. We'll start moving them up. We'll probably try and do the same with these lot. We'll create the same sort of formation.
Mortis engine.
What?
That is a lot of units. This is a crazy battle. There's so many dudes. They've got Necropolis Knights with halberds, they've got their chariots, they've got a Shabti, they've got Sepulchral Stalkers, they've got this Bone Giant, Shabti with great bows, a Tomb Scorpion, they've got some Skeleton Horseman Archers, King Sonofret over here. Where's Cetra actually? I haven't seen him. Oh, is he over here? Yes, he is. This is Cetra. I have no idea why he's on a horse. Normally he's on a chariot, isn't he? Yeah, but here comes the Bone Giants ammunition. Let's just get our armies together. We'll start moving together side by side towards the enemy. Off we go. I think I'm going to have these Blood Knights in separate groups.
Excellent. Blood dragons, blood knights. Night has fallen.
Well, it's going to get pretty crazy, I'll tell you that much. We'll break off. Actually, I guess we maybe charge straight through onto these Shabti and the Tomb Scorpion. We'll have a few units break off wide to engage things like these skeleton chariots and stuff. Because it looks like they're just going to charge our front line with all the heavy units, which is not really what we want.
Blood knights. Very well. Night comes.
So we'll just charge through the Blood Knights, why not?
With haste. Swiftly.
Yeah, let's just crush these chariots.
Night has fallen.
They'll die pretty quickly, actually. That's one unit taken care of. And this front line is just nuts. I can't even see what's going on. At least it looks like most of my units are already engaged. I just don't know what to do here. I might just give me a second, guys. I'll make sure attack order's happening. This is crazy. Why should we put these breath attacks? I'm kind of tempted to have like a couple of terror guys just go breath attack and try and kill the bone giant, and then we'll have like the couple on this side just help out against things like the sepulchral stalkers and maybe some Ashabti. Yeah, it looks like I just like ran into a brick wall. Crazy. Oh, that's the chariots dealt with anyway. We're crushing a couple of these skeleton archers, which is good. Let's go attack the bone giant. Oh, that left flank is getting annihilated. What's going on there? Ouch. That is like, I think it's because those blood knights got flanked by a Ashabti. Yeah, let's have these guys come over to the far left then. These two guys are in the sky still. Because we need to stop that from happening. Ouch. But let's use the arcane conduit. Can we get some magic down? That might also be a good idea. Oh, there's a nice opportunity here. We'll use a pit of shades. That is perfect. That's going to be going down in no time at all. Also, the fact that like Vlad's there means that they shouldn't really take any damage. Okay, we'll have this unit go off. These two can help out here. How's the left flank? I think we've broken those Ashabti a bit, so some units that aren't engaging. Get them in there. These need to be chasing the archers. At least the bone giant's not firing. I don't care about that on that side running off. Let's go for an invocation over here maybe. I mean, any place we place an invocation right now is going to be decent. This lord needs to get out of that engagement though. He is not in a good spot there. That's 3 units of blood knights engaging what? A tomb scorpion? Bit overkill. Let's break off a couple. I might have one come in and attack these Ashabti and the sepulchral stalkers. Oh, we have lost 1 unit. I think that was the Vargheists. That's not too bad. Gonna have my lady get out of there. And my terror guys are getting beat on. Actually, those are all targets that they're pretty decent against, but I think the fact that they are just surrounded doesn't help. Another unit of Vargheists gone. Not too worried about that. Alright, that did some damage. Don't really want to be engaging those. Enemy lord is wounded, that's good. Just trying to pull these back. We can charge back into them. Well, we're taking a lot of damage, but in general, I think it's not too bad. Like, I'm doing the best I can. It's like, I don't have 100 eyes. If I'm missing anything, I do apologize. We are very low on magic. Let's see if we can get some more from the arcane conduit. Because I would like to get another invocation or two going. I think Cetra just does like a lot of damage to the units surrounding him. Actually, let's get the Blood Knights to run down the Shabdu with great bows. Have the two Vargovs get into that melee. On the back here, let's just give that a hand. Right, none of these guys are doing anything. Let's get them involved.
Swiftly, with haste.
Death to the living!
Right, who's this? Oh, that's Sepulchral Stalkers. Okay. We have lost a couple units of Blood Knights.
Vampire! To war!
Blood Knights.
I don't have enough magic at the moment to do anything.
Vampire Lord.
I guess I'm gonna probably have to wait on the arcane conduits, but that's like a minute away. Oh well, 30 seconds away now. And Terrorgeists back here are getting beat on still, but they should be able to do quite a bit of damage. That one will probably die, there's nothing I can do about that now.
At once!
Attack those Sepulchral Stalkers, wipe out those Tomb Guards with halberds.
Master Necromancer.
On this side,
I move swiftly. I am master.
I'm just going to keep him away from that engagement.
So much
Just
death.
Cetra. He does so much damage. He has that ability that like explodes around him. And it's just nasty.
Undead knights. Undead knights.
Hopefully they'll suffer from army losses soon.
Death is assured. Death to the living.
Sylvania rules the night! Vampire!
Alright, I can have that Terrorgeist attack Cetra. Okay, there you go. Army losses. Whew. Thank God for that. I guess they did attack us, knowing that they might be able to win. But, wow. What a battle. Look how wide this front was. And how many bodies there were. It's just incredible. Okay, that was pretty sick. I enjoyed that one a lot. See how much we get back from that battle. We can always replace some of the units, which is good. The dead did rise again. We got back 1 unit of Blood Knights. The Graveguard we can replace. But we did lose Vargolf, Vargeist, Terrorgeist, Mortis Engine. Overall, I'm relatively pleased with that though. I think it could have gone a lot worse. Let's take the replenishment. Maybe we can attack the Black Tower of Archon in the next turn. I'm not sure we're going to be able to actually. And it doesn't look like today's the day that we're going to finish the campaign either. Charge bonus for Malsarichter. That's probably the worst thing that he could have got. Bloody though, it's pretty decent. Okay. Let's have a look at the raised dead pool. We can rebuild these armies pretty well. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. We have Rudiger, who can actually assist one of these armies in attacking the Black Tower of Aachen. So we'll likely do that in the next episode. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.